Oh, I thought you were being such.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Hold on, let me get my handy dandy microphone. Just so everybody in the other link, the other channel, can hear what's about to happen. Let me turn down the brightness because that's going to make the dang phone hot. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm about to check out on the YouTube and the back channel. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. I just have to see if this is sound. Please bear with me. Okay, so the sound is working, ladies and gentlemen. The sound is working. Bear with me. I just got to get everything lined up for what I got to get lined up for. Khan, appreciate it, King. Thank you. The water. Okay, we're going to start in just a few seconds. I just got to get things in motion on the back channel, because other people, is going to want to require this. Lord willing, this is a quick, straight to the point lesson. It's a lot going on. It's a picture of a sister that says she ended up getting raped by her boyfriends or her brother's friends. We're going to read that. I have some videos that back up different situations. And we're going to bring those out, and then we're going to bring out scriptures and then close it out. This might tickle some feathers. Some people might be like, hell nah, that's not in the Bible, or man, these brothers is wicked. Well, if you don't know about Jacob's trouble, you got a rude awakening. If you don't believe in the Bible, you are not going to understand that. So all that twerky, perky, McMurky, that is going to go in the garbage. So first and foremost, let me get these videos ready for y'all. This is the video link right here. And if you need the video link for yourself, you can just inbox me and I'll make sure you get the video. Okay, first and foremost, I want to give our praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, right? Yahweh being the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world, and he calls Jesus the Christ. Of course, I want to give double honors to apostles and the elders and great millstone who've been ruling well through the Spirit, bringing forth 100% of Most High doctrine to the best of their ability, teaching His word and believing His word, and the brothers on down from Edda Tahar on down. And for the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in congregations and out congregations, four corners of America, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, the Most High increases in the understanding, and then one day we would be singing the same song. And for the wives and the single sisters that is in the ministry, the wives, hello, hold on, hello, and the wives that is in the ministry, Lord willing, the Most High increase you to pursue to be more virtuous and loving and silent wives, and to continue to be believers of the word. Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in the faith. So we're gonna get right into it. I gotta put it on YouTube so y'all can see it too on the screen. Right, so y'all can see me, y'all can see me. So the first thing we're gonna go to, which is by a conscious sister on Facebook. This is on IG. You can't really see the girl don't really say her name, so I am just going to show it to the screen. I know a lot of people that could be on social media probably seen this. and I'm gonna read it. It says, "Them Hebrew Israelite niggas was right this whole time. I got raped by my brother's friends when the power went out. When I told the police, they said, 'Oh well, leave before we rape you next, nigga bitch.' Excuse my language. Ladies, listen. Jacob's trouble is real. Get you a Hebrew Israelite man, Sucky McNucky and Licky McLicky. Toes worship that man by any means possible. You gotta get put on his team, or we gonna die out here." She said, "Hunting for fringes. Where they at though? Hebrew men only. I don't want to be a bad bitch no more." So this lady is showing that she don't want to be a bad bitch no more. She's saying the Hebrew Israelites was actually telling the truth. Okay, let's go to a video. First video, it is 3 minutes long. Hold on.
Israel, because we the ones that got the problem. What's going on, y'all? So I'm gonna get on here right quick and just say this. This is for the What's going on, y'all? So I'm gonna get on here right quick and just say this. This is for the women, and especially the women of Israel, because we the ones that got the problem. We're the ones that got caught up in the whole stigma of not needing a man, not wanting a man. We can do everything by our daggone self. You had one bad apple out of the tree, and you took that and ran with it. Let me just let you know this. Every man is not the same. It's about to come a time, real soon, that taking your clothes off, twerking, is not gonna get you money, but it's gonna get you raped and it's gonna get you killed. Because these people that they got waiting to come take over in these cities for a reason is not gonna play with you, and nobody's gonna be there to help you. It's gonna come a time that you want to stop disrespecting your husband and disrespecting your man, especially the righteous one, because you don't need him. Because what you gonna do? You can't get out there and fight against another man. It's gonna be thousands of them. You can't get out there and go look for no food when you need it. What you gonna do? Medicine, all types of stuff. But y'all sadly disrespecting the man. And guess what? The scriptures teach us that it's God first, the man, then the woman. We are not equal to men. We're not equal. Y'all need to face that up and realize that. And if you got a problem with me saying that, then you got a problem with the Most High. And that's something that you won't be judged for. So don't come for me and don't get mad at me because I'm only saying facts. Y'all need to stop all this twerking, because it's going to come a day that twerking is not going to fill your stomach up. Lights going to be off, gas going to be off, you're going to be off the grid. What y'all going to do? No internet, no phone, none of that. What you gonna figure out? You're gonna be in the house alone with kids crying and begging and wish that you had a righteous man at that time, because that's the only man that the Most High is gonna care for and is gonna help and get him through these times. I'm just being authentic. I am being transparent, and I am being real. These are facts. This is prophecy. Y'all need to stop disrespecting men. Y'all need to stop talking about this frivolous stuff about money, clothes, cars. All that shit is about to be done away with. It's about to be done away with. It's going to come a time where y'all ain't even going to be worried about how many women a man got, because you're going to be trying to hold on to that man because you're going to need help. And that's real. And if you don't believe me, you better open up your Holy Bible. King James Version, if you ain't open it up one. And if you don't got one, you better go buy one. Because these words is about to disappear. And the word is going to disappear. And y'all going to be thirsty and hungry for it. And ain't nobody going to be talking about it, because you ain't going to be able to find nobody with it. So you better wake up and get right and stop all this nonsense, because it ain't getting you nowhere but to death.
Hey, don't take my hey. Just like she said, I am just a messenger. Hey, if you got a problem with it, you got a problem with what the Most High say. I'm going to show another video. Yeah, I'm going to show another video first. We're going to show another video first. This one is titled, E Love the Street Niggas. You know? Hey.
You got drug dealers.
Yeah, you can say that.
You know that's not, is that who you want to have kids with?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have kids with. Why?
And that's anything I'm attracted to really. I don't like guys with real jobs. Just don't like it.
So you prefer somebody like this is going to be the father of your children. The likelihood that he goes to jail is 10 times higher than somebody who's working regularly.
Yeah, but like when they turn like 25, then they got to get a real job.
So you want to date an ex-drug dealer?
Yeah. No, but like they can do it like now because obviously they're young. But if I have kids with them and stuff, they got fixed up and get a real job.
You don't think that you're going to become unattracted to him because you just said you don't like guys with real jobs?
I know, but it's just for now. But I think I'm a bit older. Yeah.
So you want to tame a drug dealer?
Yeah.
That sounds so damn dumb. She said she want to tame a drug dealer, but let him sell drugs now, and then later on, I'm gonna date him, and he's gonna have a regular job. But I don't want a dude that has a 9 to 5, right? Some sisters, especially sisters, are gonna get upset with the title. These women are asking to be raped. Women will need a righteous man in that day. I am not promoting, hey, go get that. I'm basically just telling you it's going to get real out of here. It's a video that I already did of another lady saying that they're going to raffle your house. If you did not take that serious, you're not going to take this video serious too. I know you're not. But it's okay. I can't make you. I can't make you. And I'm not going to even try to. So I wish the best for you. I wish the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that don't care, wish the best for you. Right? So the first verse I'm going to is Sirach, chapter 36, verse 25. It says, where no hedge is, which is the man, there the possession is spoiled. And he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Right? Let me get this other thing real quick, right? Let me see. In the same chapter, when you read up to verse 24, it says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So a woman was already created to be a possession, right? When you go to Genesis, the 3rd chapter, verse 16, a woman, she's supposed to bear children, move off of the desire of her husband, and he is supposed to rule over you. So when it comes in this time, before that, women, you should really just get you a righteous man, a man that's serving the Lord. Because watch, a lot of y'all is going to be so confounded and confused when this shit happen. You're going to look at it like, yo, damn, them Hebrew Israelites, those brothers was actually right. And it's not really us that's right. It's really Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's the Most High that's right. Right? This is just telling you the world is going to go in chaos. And off of the few scriptures I'm going to bring out, you're going to see the mindset of wicked men. Right? So we can go to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, the 42nd chapter, verse 11. Like I said, Louisville, and this can be straight, smooth, to the point. Sometimes I'm going to go to the GNT too to smack us in the face, right? So it says, keep a sure watch over shameless daughter. Basically, a woman that's basically, she's not shamefaced, right? Watch over a shameless daughter that's not embarrassed, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed from the multitude, right? A lot of women are going to, a father is going to be a laughing stock to the enemies. And they're going to already know, because look, the daughter is not going to know no better. She's going to be ran through, right? And that just goes off of the next verse that I'm actually going to go to, Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 10 to 12. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it in the GNT. The GNT is on the left-hand side, the Good News Translation. So Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 10 to 12 in the GNT. It says, if your daughter is determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. So when you go to Ezekiel 16:44, it says you can look at a daughter and know who the mother is, right? Daughter like mother, mother like daughter, right? So he's telling men, let alone mothers, keep a close watch on your daughter. Don't let her go in her own way. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets. If she is too self-willed, basically have freedom to do whatever she wants, and that shows we don't have free will because there's rules and regulations and requirements the Lord put in front of us. So if she is too self-willed, be on guard and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her. Just a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. Let's read verse 12 again. That is so fire. She will spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her. Porn, OnlyFans, even if she's doing it for money, you still spreading your legs for anybody. When a woman is hopping from ride to ride, right? It says, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. When you, if you like, oh, I don't believe in that. And let's read in the King James. It says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow, right? So I'm going to just show a picture. Y'all might laugh. Should I laugh when I seen it? Right? I'm going to show YouTube and I'm going to show YouTube, Facebook, even though some people might not even watch this live right now or later, but it's okay, just for edification's sake. This is what it's talking about. This is the verse right here, Sirach 26:12. This is the picture. Hold on, let me lower my light so y'all can see. Damn it. This is it. It's a turkey. He says, when she says she's ready to settle down, Sirach 26:12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water. By every hedge will she sit down and open up her quiver against every arrow. The arrow represents a penis. Excuse my language. Oscar Mattawinky. Right? So that's how a ran out woman is going to look. That damn Karuchi is going to look ran out. Bye-bye. Is that drink is not even a rubber band. Right? That thing is going to be a stanky McPanky. And that goes into Isaiah 3. Actually, we can actually go to it. I didn't even think I was going to bring this out. Hold on, let me put the screen wide. You know, some people can't see, so we gotta get it back where it's back. It's okay. They've been raping us for years. But we could say grape. You know, my mom always told me to eat grapes. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 24. And I'm not going to lie, the whole, this whole thing, it says the judgment on daughter of Zion. Actually, let's read it in the G and McTeasy so it can smack y'all in the face, right? We'll read a good amount of the clip, right? So this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. It says, Yahweh Shemashai said, look how proud the women of Jerusalem are. They're very proud. It says they walk along with their noses in the air. They are always flirting. They take dainty little steps, and the bracelets on their ankles jiggle. But I will punish them. I will shave their heads and leave them bald. This is why a lot of women are bald and scallywags. They don't got no edges in the front, but they got them in the back. It says, a day is coming when Yahweh Shemashai will take away from the women of Jerusalem everything they are so proud of, the ornaments they wear on their ankles, on their heads, on their necks, and on their wrists. He will take away their veils and their hats and magic charms they wear on their arms and at their wrists. Salaki, y'all. Salaki. Hold on, let me put this letter right here. Boom. It's fixed. Lord willing. Okay, so yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay, so verse 19. And on their wrists he will take away their veils and their hats and their magic charms they wear on their arms and at their waist. Right? So when this Jacob trouble come, all that beauty, those jewels, them diamonds, those grills, those lace fronts and wigs, woo! A lot of women gonna take those things off, and it's gonna be a whole new veil. It's gonna be a whole new look, right? Yeah, all of that's gonna be. It's not gonna even mean anything. It says the rings they wear on their fingers and their nose, all their fine robes, gowns, cloaks, and purses. You just spent thousands, bands on Chanel and Balenciaga, all these different bags. Guess what? They're not gonna mean anything. Their revealing garments, their linen handkerchiefs, and their scarves, long veils they wear on their heads. Instead of using perfumes, they will stink. Instead of using perfume, you're gonna stink. You ever been around an African boo-boo scratcher and they smell like a whole onion sub? Y'all women gonna stink. Y'all gonna smell like a filter fish, right? Ain't no man gonna wanna Jacob trouble a man, he trying to let some hostility off. Ain't no man gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to soak yourself in that damn sewer or something, right? It says instead of using perfume, they will stink. Instead of fine belts, they will wear coarse robes. Instead of having beautiful hair, they will be bald. Instead of fine clothes, they will be dressed in rags. Y'all want rags to riches. y'all gonna be rag to homeless. It says their beauty will be turned into shame. The men of the city, yes, even the strongest men will be killed in war. The city gates will mourn and cry, and the city itself will be like a woman sitting on the ground, stripped naked. I'm gonna take a sip for that one. A lot of women, Salaki, y'all, a lot of women will be humbled in that day. A lot of women, your mother, your great-great-grandmother, your auntie Lavette, auntie LaShay, Tinka Winnette. I don't care what your auntie name is. Every woman that don't have a fear of Yahweh Shemashai will be humbled in that day. And if you're not getting right now, you're gonna have the spirit, like you're gonna have that I shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda listened. That's what you're gonna say. Your mother, your father, even your father. I'm saved by the blood of Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, they gonna say they woulda, coulda, shoulda listened. Right? This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22 to 29, and it reads, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, right? As unto Yahweh Shemashai. Right? Every woman is her own person, right? Let alone you get your own husband when you have a husband. You're not about to go to another husband when you have your own. It says, for the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church. He is the savior of the body, right? And this is how a man is. The man is the savior of the household. It says, therefore, as the church is subject unto a Mashiach, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husband, love your wives, even as a Mashiach also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourish and cherisheth it, even as Yahweh Shai the church. Hey, and this is why I say, man, if I'm healthy, people in my house should be healthy. If I'm deciding, you know what, I'm about to start taking walks, they should want to take walks. I'm trying to look healthy for myself, but let alone I got these children, I have my household. I have the wives that I have in my household. You know, I want to stay healthy for me. Let alone, you never know what the future may bring. I want to be healthy. I'm gonna look good, right? And at the same way, a woman should be a reflection, right? So if a man, if I love myself, if I love my own body, if I love my own self, and I'm working to increase my knowledge, working to increase my faith, working to increase my obedience, my humbleness, the women automatically should do it. And guess what? We're grown. You shouldn't have to be telling your wife what to do, what not to do. She should already get it. You know what? My husband is doing this. Hey, he doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's a man. Hey, if I come to the house at 3 a.m, she shouldn't, because she's a woman. Righteous aspect, I follow the Lord in a righteous aspect. If I do something wrong, I'm going to always get corrected by my brothers. Whatever is in the dark is going to come to light, especially if it's unrighteous. But if it's righteous, it's going to stay where it's at, because that's the Lord is doing that. Man's going as of the Lord. So if a woman is trying to be like the man that's in front of her, she's not going to have no problems. But if you have a woman that's with an unrighteous man, but they love each other, guess what? They're both going to get an unrighteous reward, right? So now we'll go right to Corinthians 11:3. That can kind of just land me just right off of what we just said. This is Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. And I know a lot of y'all know this verse, right? It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. Just like what the sister said, the man is the head, not the woman, right? So what he's saying in Acts 5, we ought to obey God than man. Technically, man is somebody that's in this world. So especially if I'm a man, if my uncle, father, they teaching some shabba-dabba-hoo-hoo, they not a man of the Lord, to be honest. A man of the Lord is really in these scriptures. Because then you could tell how a man break down the scriptures, how he break down prophecies, how the Lord is dealing with him, right? Hey, I might have spiritual brothers that's closer than my own flesh and blood. Guess what? Real women that's in this ministry is going to look at their husband as a freaking God. We're going to look that your wife is going to look at you as like Hamashiach Yahushai. She's going to treat you like it, right? She might call you Lord, Adawan, Master, right? She's going to call you babe, baby less, right? Look what Sarai did. She obeyed Abraham and called him Lord, right? In that day, damn near your whole house is going to be giving honor and either praise to that husband that's leading them. Protect, man, babe, thank you, man, thank you, you did this. Because when let hell break loose, your family is gonna come to you wherever you at. If somebody robbed this house, somebody bullying a kid, pushing you over, your wife is gonna run to you faster than a crackhead running to the crack house, right? The Most High knew the order. If a woman was ahead, she would be going to war. The Lord is not an author of confusion, and I can tell you this, the Lord damn sure not stupid, right? This is Sirach 26, verse 13 to 15, and I am going to read this in a G and McTeasy. So Sirach chapter 26, verse 13 to 15, it says, a gracious wife is her husband's delight. Her abilities make him a stronger man. Her abilities make him a stronger man, let alone when you go into the first verse. If she's virtuous, she's a righteous woman. Most women that was righteous wasn't thinking about laying up and being cuddled, right? A woman was being a woman and she was waiting for that downtime where a man was probably relaxing or when he required it. Look at Esther. If it please you, my Lord, can I come in? Most of the kings didn't. I'm not about to, unless he was having this moment. Hey, I'm about to be with this girl tonight. I'm gonna be with this, because men think different than women. Men think actually logical. We're gonna love different women, different variety, because that's a man, right? But a woman, as soon as you get a righteous man, you're gonna be his peace to make sure his days is smooth. You think a unrighteous woman is gonna be able to be with a righteous man? Hell no. And she gonna be knocking on that door. He gonna be looking through the hole. Oh hell no, bro. Hey yo, babe, do you see Lakeisha? She just came down. We gonna all be laughing because she might not be fit, but it could be a woman that can have some type of attributes of these type of women, of being gracious, right? Having the ability to make her husband strong. If you don't got these abilities, go to the next door. 14, it says, a wife who doesn't talk too much is a gift from Yahweh Shemau Shai. Such restraint is admirable upon beyond words. It goes into a loving silent woman. A woman is not being talkative to her man, let alone say if your man is around, you're not going to be too talkative, because a man is going to observe what you're talking about. What the heck is she talking about over here? You ain't even say, man, you over here with your best friend Lele and y'all talking about baby. You ain't talking about nothing. Your friend not even in the ministry. And if she is in the ministry, you're not even talking about a garment. You got to think, back then, most women was talking about what the Most High done. They probably talked about a business. They talked about what this brother just done. You know, oh, Yahushua, he just healed brothers. Did you see it in the temple, sis? Women wasn't talking about Shabba Dabba Doo-Doo. Unless we were in Sodom and Gomorrah, we were in Rome, we were in Greek, we were in the hands of the Grecians. We were talking with a simple mind, right? So women are not too talkative, right? They don't talk too much to their man, let alone they're not just talkative around a whole bunch of people, because sometimes her conversation can go all the way left. 15, it says, a modest wife has endless charm. It is a quality too precious to measure. And the modesty is really talking about her mental behavior, let alone her physical. What do she wear, right? But how can you could be a modest woman in the physical attribute of what you wear, but you might not be modest in the head? That would be ass backwards, right? In order for me to be circumcised in the flesh, which you definitely should, make sure you're circumcised in the spirit, right? So a modest woman is a woman that has a mental, modest behavior. When you look at the word, even when you go in, I think it's Timothy or Titus, it brings up modest. Then it talks about apparel. Modesty is a behavior, right? So a modest, right, a woman that behaves righteous, she has endless charm. That's playing upon baby tables, right? Now let's go to Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. This goes into the evils, right? Because if we're talking about women getting raped, we're talking about a whole bunch of confusion. People, houses going to be ran through, power getting cut off. Mass stuff is going to unravel. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall act worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. So when we talking about women getting mishandled, this is how things are going to wax worse. And I can show you in history. Ain't nothing new in sun. Women were getting ravished, right? This is in Limitations, the 5th chapter, I believe verse 8 or 9. Let's see. Nope, verse 11. Right? Limitations chapter 5, verse 11. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the city of Judah, right? Our oppressors were, when you look at the Babylon exile, when they came through, they were ravishing the women and the maids. When you look at Obadiah, you had Esau coming in the land, and anybody that was stayed over there, they brought to the Babylonians. You just think that Esau just brought the refugees over and didn't ravish these women? When they go into ravish, they mishandled them. They raped these women, right? And sent them on their way. The last precept I bring out is going to show like old history what happened to one of the Israelites' sisters. And that's just symbolic to what's going to happen to a lot of unrighteous sisters in this ministry. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Right? This is 2nd Ezra. I think I'm going to go. I want to get the whole clip. I'm going to try to highlight the whole clip. Which one? Okay. I'm going to even go to 74. I'm going to even go to 75, Salaki. I'm going to go to 75. So this 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 70 to 75, it says, "For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Shema Shai." So they're not going to spare none in this time. They're going to even be testing the ones that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. 72, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out from their houses." So you're going to have people ravishing your house and kicking you out your house. It's a fact, let alone when this the charagma is already in play. It's going to be hard for brothers and sisters to pay rent, do all the other necessary things that you have to do. We're going to have to flee. That's why scriptures say, don't let your flight be in the winter or on the Sabbath. Right? 72 again. It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." Your good, either your clothing, your food, your drinks. If you have water in your house, if you have soda, anything that can be used, because it's going to be so hectic. Right? 74, it says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Only the elect, 144,000, the 1/3, right, that's in this America, right? But the great multitude, that's going to be exclusive when we come together. But the 1/3 is going to get saved out of America. So the elect on this side in America is going to be preserved. They're going to be saved and delivered out of it. 2/3 niggas, you're going to get it the worst. So you want to always examine yourself. 75, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide." And only the elect on this side is using their guide, right? And this is just a warning, right? My household, I want them, hey, this is going to happen. Just like what did she say last night, right? This is what I'm just saying what my rib said last night. My other wife, she would say the same thing, great minds think alike, right? Let me see. Hold on. Where is that? Right here. She said, when I had sent her the picture of the one sister, she said, "Wow, it don't take Jacob trouble. One thing I can tell you is Noya and I both know we got it good, better than most," right? And not to toot the horn of these women or any woman, right? The Lord willing, we of the elect, but for them to recognize a man of the Lord is upon them, right? And take the assessment to be like, you know what, we got to do better. You know what? Hey, let's not wring his ear too much. You know what? If he need this, we do it. If he don't want us to do it, we ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna be a headache to him. Shit, if he just want to later, he don't want nothing. He ain't. You know what? I'm not gonna always. But I'm gonna make it even better. If he asks me, that's when I know he wants it. Or if he wants some food, he's gonna say it. A real woman in his ministry. A real woman in his ministry. Most likely is going to ask permission for anything. And sometimes she's going to feel, you know what, let me not ask. Let's see if he just do it, right? Or if he asks. And then if he don't, then that just means he don't. Women are going to be less stressed, regardless if a man is working, he paying this, he doing this. The number one thing out of all of that is serving you, Yahweh Shem Shai, always having your face and your hands towards the plow. A wife is going to know the shit that's going on. Nobody in my house really can go outside. because of what they're talking about, the air and all of that, right? But we're covered because of Yahweh Shem Shai. But it helps us to think like, you know what's going on. 1 minute is 135, next minute is 150. In another place, they said the air was 500. In another city, it was 500. The air, like, of danger, of whatever the heck that we were breathing in. But you got chemtrails that we've been breathing in every day. So for me to think about what's going on right now, we've been breathing in chemtrails, freaking factory pollution, car pollution. So if we went past that, we're fine. I stepped outside. I didn't have a headache. I stepped outside today, and then I slowly started getting a headache, right? So I made everybody know nobody can go outside. Then you look out the window, all these kids, hey, all them kids is playing. Guess what? None of them kids is in the truth, right? And through the spirit, these things, when you look at it in a deeper level, these higher elites is trying to get us prepared for when they shut down all the power. How many people gonna listen to staying your butt in, right? Or this or that. But through the spirit, the Lord is preparing us. Live a simple life, right? Go do whatever. Hey, if you feel like you could do it, hey, go do it. Go travel. Do that too. But the real men and the women of this ministry that's trying to prepare for something to come, is nothing wrong with saying, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice all that fun, all that other extra stuff. I'm talking about fun. Amusement parks, traveling to this city, doing this and doing this. Just being exquisite, spontaneous. All them shits, just saying, a real man or woman is going to put it aside and try to get their spirit ready. Let alone, you want to get the biggest bag, spend the most money. A minute, money ain't going to mean a damn snickle smack piddle, right? Get your money, but you want to work on getting detached from it. Right? You could still make money and still get unattached, because you see in the gospel when there was a rich man that had a lot of money and he said he was keeping the laws, and Yahweh told him, hey, okay, that's cool. Do this one thing. Give up all your possessions, give it to the poor. A lot of us that got a lot of money won't even be able to handle that. Taking off your one shirt and giving it to somebody, not giving it and making a damn video off of it. A lot of y'all, especially you women that got purses that could have probably fed 3 different houses. But enough with that. This is Genesis chapter 34, verse 1 and 2. It says, Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hittite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her. Now, since we read it in the KJ Vizzle, we're going to read this in the GMT, the GNT, the Good News Translation. You see the title. It says Grape Dinah, Rape Dinah. It says, one day Dinah, the daughter of Jacob and Leah, went to visit some of the Canaanite women. When Shechem, son of Hamor, the Hittite, who was chief of the region, saw her, he took her and raped her. Let's just read verse 3. He found the young woman so attractive that he fell in love with her and tried to win her affection. There's going to be so many brothers, that big booty girl, that girl that came out with the cumbrellas on, was looking fleet with all the tattoos and had her butt just shaking everywhere, but out on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, afternoon, right? She's going to get snatched. Like when you play, when you doing trick or treat and somebody say snatchies, they snatching your candy. Some women are going to get snatched. Ain't nothing new under the sun, right? And this is to tell you, just like when women were getting snatched up and put into vans, when somebody warning you, guess what? Fix it. Use modest apparel. You have a modest mind. Prepare yourself to what's to come. Start listening to brothers that's actually trying to teach the word. I don't want $1 from you. Hey, now, if you wanted to give a brother $1, I can understand. But I don't want $1 from you. I just want your ears. I just need 2 minutes. Or you see the time is 44 minutes and 43 seconds. I just want that of your time, right? Lord willing, this is edifying for the hopeful elect, whoever you may be. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakadash. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai, Yahweh being the Most High God. Yahushai is who the world and he calls Jesus the Christ. I'm going to play the videos again. I'm going to play the videos again for y'all. Play these videos for y'all one more time. And then I'm going to close out. Regardless if you don't care or if you do.
What's going on, y'all? So I'm going to get on here right quick and just say this. This is for the women, and especially the women of Israel, because we're the ones that got the problem. We're the ones that got caught up in the whole stigma of not needing a man, not wanting a man. We can do everything by our daggone self. You had one bad apple out of the tree, and you took that and ran with it. Let me just let you know this. Every man is not the same. It's about to come a time real soon that taking your clothes off, twerking, it's not gonna get you money, but it's gonna get you raped and it's gonna get you killed.
Let me back that up.
And taking your clothes off with it, let me just let you know this. Every man is not the same. It's about to come a time real soon that taking your clothes off, twerking, it's not gonna get you money, but it's gonna get you raped and it's gonna get you killed. Because these people that they got waiting to come take over in these cities for a reason is not gonna play with you, and nobody's gonna be there to help you. It's gonna come a time that you have to stop disrespecting your husband and disrespecting your man, especially the righteous one, because you don't need him. Because what you gonna do? You can't get out there and fight against another man. It's gonna be thousands of them. You can't get out there and go look for no food when you need it. What you gonna do? Medicine, all types of stuff. But y'all steadily disrespecting the man. And guess what? The scriptures teach us that it's God first, the man, then the woman. We are not equal to men. We're not equal. Y'all need to face that up and realize that. And if you got a problem with me saying that, then you got a problem with the Most High. And that's something that you won't be judged for. So don't come for me and don't get mad at me because I'm only saying facts. Y'all need to stop all this twerking, because it's going to come a day that twerking is not going to fill your stomach up. Lights going to be off, gas going to be off, it's going to be off the grid. What y'all going to do? No internet, no phone, none of that. What you going to figure out? You're going to be in a house alone with kids crying and begging and wish that you had a righteous man at that time, because that's the only man that the Most High is going to care for and is going to help and get him through these times. I'm just being authentic. I am being transparent and I am being real. These are facts. This is prophecy. Y'all need to stop disrespecting men. Y'all need to stop talking about this frivolous stuff about money, clothes, cars. All that shit is about to be done away with. It's about to be done away with. It's going to come a time where y'all ain't even going to be worried about how many women a man got, because you're going to be trying to hold on to that man because you're going to need help. And that's real. And if you don't believe me, you better open up your Holy Bible, King James Version, if you ain't open it up one. And if you don't got one, you better go buy one. Because these words is about to disappear. And the word is going to disappear. And y'all going to be thirsty and hungry for it. And ain't nobody going to be talking about it because you ain't going to be able to find nobody with it. So you better wake up and get right and stop all this nonsense, because it ain't getting you nowhere but to death.
And what she said about, this man might have women, right? Multiple women, right? It don't matter who he is, right? I'm gonna just bring this out because the sister did quote it, right? This is Isaiah. So like y'all. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and I'm gonna read both of them. The right side is the KJV, the left side is the GNT. It says, "And they that had in Salaki, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by that name to take away our reproach." Now, just saying, IUIC believe that this is going to happen in the kingdom. How can this happen in the kingdom when ain't gonna be no reproach? The Lord gonna take away all tears, right? But when you look in the G&T, it says, when that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man, saying, and say, we can feed and clothe ourselves, but please let us say you are our husband, so that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried, right? And then later on, it deals with Jerusalem will be restored, right? This is all going to take place before getting the kingdom, right? Women that, and if you got a wife 2, 4, 7, women are coming out though. If you were a righteous man before this hellhole happened, the Lord is going to put a spirit on women to come to you. This is a fact. It didn't say a man that had a wife or didn't have a wife. This just said in that time, when that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man. 7 is a number of completion. So it can mean 3, it can mean 4, it can mean 7, it can mean 20. No wife, your wife now, your 2 wives, 6 wives. No woman can say anything to you. She can't even say nothing to you now. She can't even tell you now who you want to talk to or not. It don't even matter. Oh, but we're gonna have to share time. This shit don't mean nothing. We human in the flesh, and we can make that actually happen. Somebody knocking at the door, right? It don't even matter. So just like what the lady said, it's gonna be people. It's gonna a spirit is gonna hit some women that's going to cleave to one man, right? Because these women are going to need protection in that day. And what can we do about it? Hey, it's nothing that we can do about it. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect, whoever they may be. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Yahweh is the most high God, and Yahushai is who the world innately calls Jesus the Christ. Till next time, Lord willing, this was edifying, and understanding. Can you take off your shoes at the door, please? Please.